Alright, in this video I'm going to be looking at my recent gameplay from Pokémon Champions. This is episode 1 of a series of me trying to figure out how to get good at competitive play. And as you can see right now, I'm picking my first free, real, not predetermined, recruit Pokemon. And I actually chose Hydrapple because I don't know it super well, but I know it's good, and it's new, and it's something I don't deal with a whole lot. So here's my first battle. A lot of these, like this one I switched in halfway through, but this was a singles battle. I think it was casual, and in this singles battle I realized, wow, everybody talks about Incineroar being OP. Maybe I'll try it out. So that was my first bit of knowledge. So I beat Witty Tom for my first battle. Felt pumped about it. Oh yeah, it looked like it was a casual battle. Then I lost the next one. I just barely recorded it because I was losing, and Hatsune Miku beat me. Next, I was trying to form a team, and at the time I didn't realize I also needed to equip items. I guess they auto did it for you for Team 1. So I didn't have items for a few of these games, but I don't think it really mattered. We're at such a low level. But here we go. So this is the first real battle, and I'm using my Hydrapple against the Gyarados. So obviously a decent matchup, but I didn't realize that Gyarados also has Dragon-type moves. We're learning. We're for sure. It's episode 1. We're learning. But yeah, I'm against this Gyarados here, and it's got full HP after that. Apparently the Dragon Rush also made me flinch, and I was very confused about that at the time. So here I am just fluttering around. Also, all of these are in 2x speed, so I'm sorry if that's annoying to you, but honestly it was the best thing for me to be able to show you, because I don't have a whole lot of skill. I also use Stealth Rock, knowing that Stealth Rock is a good move. I know it hurts you when you switch in, and I like to switch a lot, especially in singles. But I probably won't do a whole lot of singles in the future because I want to get good at actual competitive Pokemon. So anyways, that's what that is. I swapped in Hydrapple here. Hydrapple is such a cool design, and the waterfall switch-in was good. That was smart of me. Should I have been switching this whole time? I don't know. But yeah, I expected the Dragon Rush, did a good amount of damage. What am I going to do here? And I used Fickle Beam, and turns out Fickle Beam hits hard. For whatever reason, I'm sure this Hydrapple was maxed out on special attack or something like that. It hit hard. It was good. And then I swapped in Steelix here. I now know, future games, I should have gotten the Mega Steelix Stone, because I did. But I wasn't using it in this game because I was using no items in this game. But it still worked out, and I swapped back in Hydrapple, predicting the waterfall, which is good. I'm learning my predictions, I guess. And in a previous video I said I need to memorize the type charts or print them out somewhere. I definitely do not. They're very much babying you through this game in a way of showing you what's super effective and what's not. So it's whatever. So I swapped back in Steelix, and I kind of knew this game was over, but you're watching me, episode 1, figure out what to do, and Waterfall obviously took me out there. There was no shot I was going to live that. So Steelix goes down, and we have only Bad Boy Incineroar here. And for whatever reason, his name is Incineroar the Sociable. I don't know how that works. I recruited him, but part-time, so is that a guaranteed thing that Incineroar's got some kind of tag? I don't know. Maybe it's rare, maybe it's not. So Incineroar takes out Gyarados, but I mean the writing's on the wall. Also, this guy's got Gyarados and Feraligatr. Not my best matchup with Incineroar, and so that was obviously going to be dead end right there. So that was my first loss in competitive, which is whatever. And now I switched to double battles because I'm like, well, okay, I'll do the official format for a few games. I did Dragonite and Gengar, kind of some fun mons, and I did Draco Meteor and Icy Wind, which actually hit both. So Icy Wind, huge move to start, almost did half to Hawlucha and a good amount to Hydreigon, and then Draco Meteor takes out the Hydreigon. Love that move. What I didn't realize is that Dragonite, I think this specific one was max for speed or something. Very good. Obviously this guy's not very good. That wasn't a very good hit. But my mind kind of clicked when I realized, oh, Icy Wind is one of those moves that takes out multiple mons at once. I should start doing some more of that. So here I go again. Hawlucha's on 1%. It also nerfs them. I feel like that move is super OP. I gotta learn. I faced one guy. I don't think I recorded it, but they did a Garchomp and something else, and it was Discharge, and the Garchomp did Protect, and my mind was blown because I realized they are attacking both of them, or both of my guys, without doing their own. I need to learn that. So basically, I want to do more double moves. That's what I'm learning from this series. But that Shadow Ball was pretty good. Again, I don't think this person was very good. We're in the Pokeball tier together, but it was also day 1 of competitive play, so you never know. And I used Superpower. and I was trying to figure out, there's kind of some awkward selection here. I don't know what I did, but the Shadow Ball turns out was super hard hitting. Gengar's obviously kind of a glass cannon. I've learned that over the years. And Superpower taking out the Steelix, and that's just such a beautiful interaction, and I beat Japanese name, have no idea what that is. Okay. Next, I led with Hydrapple and Incineroar, and oh, this game is ugly. It's episode 1 for a reason. We're climbing the ranks, I guess, but essentially here, I just like swapped out my Incineroar thinking that Quaxwell would go after it, but really Quaxwell went for Triple Axle on my Hydrapple, and I didn't realize, oh, Triple Axle hits very hard. And I honestly wasn't sure what that was, and I was about to find out what it was. So I used some random moves here. I don't even know what garbage I selected, and then Triple Axle just destroyed my Hydrapple. I mean, make that make sense. It says it was extremely effective, so I mean, I guess that makes sense. But and then Will-O-Wisp on Azumarill was a very smart play, and then Azumarill does not hit hard, so I'm realizing Azumarill is not the hit hard Pokemon, it is the versatile, probably Swiss Army Knife Pokemon. But here is my Glass Cannon Gengar, not a whole lot of health, but hits hard. And I basically wanted to use, I don't even know what I just selected, but the triple move. And I swapped out for Incineroar. Well, Clavicle, well, however you say that, used Protect. So that doesn't help, because that's what I really wanted to hit. And I ended up just hitting both of our Incineroars, and then his Incineroar took my Gengar out. So that was probably the worst turn I could have done there with the given moves. He had leftovers. Somebody used leftovers on a Milotic earlier, and that sucked. So maybe I want to have a tanky Pokemon with leftovers. That'd be kind of a fun deck. Also, I'm just using these triple moves, and I'm realizing I'm just hitting myself. Again, Azumarill, hitting for basically nothing. He has some berry, so it's like he got healed on that turn. Clavicle just says, hey, I'm zesty, I'm going to slap your Incineroar in the face. Now, we have Azumarill being the only one left. I don't know what Taunt does. I need to do some research, obviously. But Clavicle they both are just healing themselves, and I haven't taken out a single Pokemon. This game's pathetic. I go to use Superpower, and Aqua Step hits me first for way too much damage for something that's not super effective. And then Darkest Lariat, it's just more damage. And here I'm thinking, oh, finally Azumarill takes something out. No, super effective, doesn't matter, and now my attack and defense are lowered. I don't know how Azumarill works. I'm obviously not using it the right way, but I don't think I want to use it in the future. I mean, Azumarill more like Mega freaking Drampa in the future, because I don't want to use it ever again. So my Azumarill goes down. I'm sorry you had to watch that long game, that sucked. But hey, episode 1, we're learning. I lost to Rui, probably was pretty good. And my rank went down, so I'm Pokeball tier rank 4 and some change. So I'm against Sylveon to start. I did a single battle, and Dragonite versus Sylveon, obviously not on paper a very good matchup, so I realized that, and I realized, oh, I should swap out the Dragonite, and so I swap it out for Incineroar. Great move. I'm smart for that one. So that was neutral effective, and then I'm like, okay, well, Incineroar is kind of a tank, so I use Overheat. Not very good. My special attack dropped a ton. Play Rough kind of hit, but didn't really. And then I'm like, well, what do I do here? And then I realized my special attack went down, but this was a physical attack or something like that. I think I was trying to process something there. But then they used Moonblast, and I'm low health, but I'm actually sticking in this game. And I realized, well, they're probably not very good, and they're just leading with their top Pokemon. And then I used Darkest Lariat, and for whatever reason, that actually did pretty good damage. And so if the Sylveon wasn't going to go down that turn, which it didn't, I'm in a good spot. And then I swapped back in, I think, Dragonite here. Yeah. So I swapped back in Dragonite because I remember from the earlier game, Dragonite's actually pretty fast. And I use Extreme Speed, which is, obviously going to lead out that. So that was a good move by me. So Extreme Speed takes that out. Now I'm against Palafin. But baby, dumb little Palafin that can't do a whole lot. And so let's Draco Meteor Mega Evolve. Oh, that thing's beautiful. If you haven't yet, claim the mystery gift because that's how you get a free Mega Dragonite. But kind of derpy looking, but Draco Meteor hits, bro. That Palafin was done for. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm literally heading for Leon in the Elite Championship Mega Ring Wolfie Glick. I don't know, I'm just throwing out buzzwords. But next time I swap in Hydrapple, because I didn't like that special attack drop, and I knew this guy wasn't going to hit hard. So Meteor Beam was a perfect move to swap into. It's just him buffing himself, and then I knew Hydrapple would hit hard no matter what he used. So whatever reason he uses Meteor Beam, I mean, I don't know. And Hydro Pump with the Hydrapple, I mean, come on. Cinema, literally cinema. Let's go. Beat another foreign name, I don't know. So this is my last game of the video, I'm pretty sure, and I led with Azumarill and Gengar, because I want to get better at the double battles, I really do. So I do double target on 2 different things, which I don't know if that's the move. Am I supposed to be targeting the same thing or not? Or am I wrong? Did I target different things? I think I did. Like, if you're in double battles, if anybody watches this video, am I supposed to target the same guy or different guys on the first turn? Or on any turn, for that matter? Let me know. So he uses Rock Polish, which is probably a good move for that Steelix. But I had 2 little sneaky things up my sleeve. One being Hydrapple, which I think would resist whatever they were going to play. I was pretty confident. And then I had Aqua Jet was going to chip down that Steelix because I was a little bit worried about it. So look at that switch. He uses a Dragon-type move on my Azumarill. It doesn't affect him. So crazy prediction, although it wasn't a prediction, it was just dumb luck. And then I used Dragon Pond. He uses it again, doubling down on the Azumarill. I don't know why he did that. But I use Play Rough on the Hydreigon, takes that out. So maybe I'm counting Azumarill out for no reason. And then Hydro Pump on the Steelix takes it out. Beautiful, actually amazing. And then they throw in a Victory Bell as kind of like a grand hurrah, and I swap in everybody's favorite Incineroar, and this video is just pretty much wraps. So if you liked watching it, let me know. I'm going to have more additions in the future, but this is episode 1 of, I don't know what I'll title it yet, but some kind of obnoxious title. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.